First of all, welcome to this monthly planning session. In this monthly planning, first we went deep into about the framework called Millionaire Life Metrics, how millionaires think, how millionaires build systems, how millionaires handle all the areas so that your success is completely fulfilled without missing any area of your life. That is the first segment. It may take 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. Second, in the second segment, we went deep into about monthly planning. Okay. So I'm going to give you the monthly planner. I'm going to give you the monthly planner and I explain more about it, how you can fill, how you can, uh, you know, divide it into weeks and habits and all. Okay. Plus, you will get the daily tracker also as a part of it. You can start using it. I'll explain how to use that. Okay. The third segment, we went deep into about the net worth tracker, where I'll show you a simple tracker where you can track your overall monthly expenses so that you will see the overall cash flow of your life. Plus, you will see your total net worth as an individual or as a family member, as a family. Okay. So type got it in the chat if you got the segments, three segments. One is Millionaire Life Metrics. Second is the the real monthly planner. Third is Networth Tracker. Finally, we can end up with Q&A session and I'll show you the accountability AI, how to use it. Okay. Ready? Grab your notepads and pens. Okay. So let's start with this Millionaire Life Metrics using June 2026 planning. Okay. So very important thing is usually if you really want to be successful in any part of your life, one part of your life is success is just like a average success. Okay, note it down. Note it down in your notebook. You should burn this in your mind. If you are a millionaire with 10 crores, but belly fat and too much of bulky or obese or having depending on medicines or literally low energy the whole day, then it's not success, it's like a half success. Type HS in the chat. So first is of course wealth, second is health, third is people. People, all three areas you should be successful, and fourth is yourself, the personal, your own happiness, your own hygiene, your own rest, your own take care, right? Your own self growth, personal development. All four areas has to be mingled, then only it is a full success. I have seen people who are broke, but they're like having six pack, they're having great people support, they're having a high self confidence, but no money. Poor people, ultimately the poor people. I've seen people who are I've seen people who are wealthy. I've seen people who are healthy, but they have divorce. They got into divorce. They don't have kids, or their kids left them. There are many problems in their people. They feel alone. They feel depressed. Even though they have 10 crores, they feel depressed. Right. Maybe they are good in their self development, confidence, skill set is good, but people is missing in their life. Finally, finally, the last kind of people who have money, the 10 crores in net worth and more, who are having a great sound health, like, good body, more energy, good muscles, good bone density, not relying on medicines, not having bad habits. They have people also, but the problem is they don't have enough knowledge. They're not carrying their real value in the market. They're more like show off kind of people, like Lamborghinis, the Bugattis, the Range Rovers. They just show off the Instagrammable lifestyle without substance. Type, I feel in the chat you have seen a person who don't have enough substance in their life, but money came through inheritance, health came through some little bit of exercise and show off. People came usually, okay, good people relationship, but they are not valuable enough in the marketplace. They are not self-worthy. They are not self-confident. They're relying on daddy's inheritance, mommy's support, or relative support or friend support. But individually, they are nothing. You got my point, right? So in all these four areas, and we have seen people who don't have health, who don't have wealth, they may have people or self-worth. But the thing is, the ultimate success, the ultimate millionaire, the real millionaire, we call it as real millionaire. A really real millionaire is a person who is having 10 crores in wealth, at least on the way towards 10 crore and plus, who are having that sound health, at least exercising four times a week, at least eating clean diet every day, conscious about their calories, sleep, rest, all that. They have good rapport with their people, especially parents, kids, spouse, friends, colleagues, all the people. Okay. Finally, they are really building something valuable, or they're really showing that self-confidence at every step. If you are spending 5 minutes with a real millionaire, you can easily sense this guy has some value. This girl has some value. Got it? Type got it in the chat. So ultimate goal of our mastermind is to make you this achieve the wealth, health, people, and self-worth as well. Got it? Type got it in the chat if you got it. Yes. So now, so this is the simple framework I have built. I can officially introduce my new framework called Millionaire Life Metrics. Usually, like I was having a framework called Timeless Productivity, having 5 pillars on productivity: planning, prioritization, focus, consistency, mindset. Now I went into side hustling. In the side hustling, also we have 5 pillars: high ticket niche, irresistible offer, leads on demand, effortless sales, scale to 1 crore. Okay, my other framework. Now I'm entering into that wealth industry, wealth niche, because I love this as a human. Okay. People may that, Ramesh, why are you hopping into multiple niches? Because that's how human is. MDP, multidisciplinary personality. The reason it's a June planning session, because I'm good in productivity. I'm good in productivity. That's what I do, right? That's my core. And Millionaire Life Metrics is more about wealth, the ultimate harmony life, alignment life. You got my point, right? So please, I'll share this with you. Or if you want, take the screenshot of this poster. We went very deep into this. Okay. We went very deep into this as a first segment, Millionaire Life Metrics. Using this, you will achieve balance. I'm just reducing the size. Yeah. So balance means never burn out every day, never eating junk every day, never skip the sleep, never stuck into too much of bad habits. Of course, you can have 1 2 pegs per week, nothing wrong, but doesn't mean that you are drinking every day like a water. Bad. The balance, that balance between two extremes, very important. Okay. Second is growth. Make sure week after week, week after week, you feel like you're growing. Okay. You feel like you're growing. Can you please zoom out of the image? Yes, I'm gonna do that. First, I'll explain this, then you can take the screenshot of this. Yeah, I'll share this in our community and mastermind groups as well. This image, especially. Okay. Just today for this session, I have built this clear-cut image. Okay, the framework. Third is freedom. As usual, if you're in the job, try to build a side hustle, get out of it, make it full time, have YouTube channel, have other streams of income, so that you are not relying on only one income stream. Fourth is impact. Again, it related to self worth, your way of adding value, your way of framework, your way of solution, your method of your method of solving problems in the marketplace, the impact you're creating. Even if you spend with like 5 to 10 people or 100 students or 1,000 students, whatever the impact you can do it on your own way. Okay. Finally, the legacy. Legacy means how many years you will live in the people's hearts and minds after your death. Okay. So the real count starts after your death. How many years you live? One of the best ways to write a book. One of the best ways to create really powerful content. One of the best ways to impact the society in your own flavor. Okay. Your own method, your own thought process, belief system, core values, right? This is the outcomes of this framework: the balance, the growth, freedom, impact, and legacy. Type got it in the chat if you got it. See, beyond 10 crores, money is just a number in the bank account. But until 10 crores, we are growing, right? Until 10 crores, we are growing. But after that, it's feel like a number in the account and you can do easily. The life is easy. Like you don't have any rough patches or you don't have any money problem. When you go to hotel, you never look at the prices. When you are giving charity, you never count the notes. That kind of life I wanted you to create. Okay. Beyond 10 crores, your motivation can be a personal growth. Your motivation can be helping more people or creating your own methods or legacy or impact or some other forms, but not the real money. Okay. I divided this framework into four parts: fitness, first part; people, second part; work, third part; wealth, fourth part. And I consciously divide the work and wealth. Both are different. People think that, oh, if I do work, I'll make money. No, that is different from I'm differentiating the two segments, the bottom segments, work and wealth, the top segments, fitness and people. Okay. Type BIO in the comments if you're ready for this. BIO. Even I'll explain monthly planning as a part of this framework as well to make it easier to understand. Okay, to make it easier to understand, I will use this. First segment is fitness. Okay, you guys know it very well. Without fitness, there is nothing. I have seen a lot of uncles. I have seen a lot of uncles who have 5 crores, 10 crores in net worth, but they're having BP tablets, sugar tablets. They're diabetic. They can't eat sweets. They have ulcers, cancers. They have unnecessary skin diseases. They have some form of gastric troubles, fatty livers. Feels like irritating if you are relying, if that uncles are relying on medicines. You got my point, right? That's how that's why you have to train your body like a diamond. Okay. That's where the entire core, you see, energy is your foundation. Note it down. Energy is your foundation. Without energy, you can't do. Even I'm going to give you a new methodology of life. Okay. This is your life. Okay. This is your life. Most people think that I may survive till 60, I may survive till 70. Wrong. I'm going to prove you we can survive till 90. Note it down. 90. In this 90, so the first part is 30. First part is 30. 30 until 30, you don't have clarity. You got recently married, like me. I'm near to 30. Okay. Recently married, well settled, good. And we have something called 60, retirement, all that stuff. So my focus is how can I live a life in such a way that I never touch the tablet at any cost. Last time I had a tablet was 8 years ago. Literally 8 years ago, I had a tablet. Before that, I didn't even remember when I had injection, like my third class, fourth class. You know why? My ultimate focus is to live that energy life, hold that energy for longer years until my deathbed. Until my deathbed. You got my point, right? So don't think that your life ends at 60. That's where you need to have more money, right? Not relying on kids, not relying on someone. Have some streams of income so that you make consistent income, right? So see, that is the beauty of having a side hustle. You may stop your work by 60, right? You will be retired officially in the eyes of the society. But imagine if you have a side hustle, you can work from 60 to 90 whenever you have energy, whenever you get some free time. Of course, your kids got settled, your family got settled, you and your wife, you and your spouse spend good time and build your own side hustle as a passion project, as a impactful channel, as a legacy work, or something that makes you happy, makes the journey beautiful, not relying on somebody or not stuck in the entertainment or gossips for the rest of your life. So 60 to 90 is also very important, where your wealth also will compound more. Even Warren Buffett's story, right? Warren Buffett stuck at 5 million or 10 million until 60. After that, it moves to billions, almost like 1,000 times because of the more time frame we can set. Got it? Type got it in the chat. This is more into energy. Okay. This is more into energy. I divided the fitness into three parts. One is physical fitness. Physical fitness. Okay. Train your body, build strength and vitality. Some form of physical fitness. So what you can do is, I'm going to give you this monthly planner. Monthly planner. I'll give you this copy. You have two choices. One, fill with me. Two, take notes. Fill with me after the session is done. Which method you prefer? Would you do it with me or would you do it after the session? After the session. One or two in the chat. One means with me. Two means better after the session because I don't want you to distract. Okay. I'll give you all the links. Okay. I'll give you all the links with you so that you can copy it. You guys know how to make a copy of this? Go to file, make a copy, and you copy with your name and click on this blue button, your copy will come. Okay. So as a part of this first step, the fitness step, the physical energy, I recommend to take one habit or a goal. In my case, I wanted to gain 2 kg muscle mass. In your case, it may be 2 kg weight loss. Weight loss. Okay. That is one of the goal you set, a physical fitness goal. Okay, physical fitness goal. You can take one goal. And in this tracker also, I'm giving you 10 habits. You can simply delete my habits and start your own habits. What is the habit? Workout, right? Exercise. Converting that habit, that goal into a habit. Okay, my goal is to lose weight. My habit is to exercise or badminton, cricket, swimming, anything, whatever you do, you write. Okay, next. Second, once your physical is done, then it's mental. Mental, sharpen your mind, build focus and resilience. See, it's like a war inside you. If you're overthinking a lot, if your mind is not controllable, you feel like chasing too many shiny objects, you are stuck in the loop of overthinking, you need some mental training, mental fitness. Okay. Take one habit for mental goal. Okay. Mental fitness. For example, in my case, I'll pick chantings as my goal. Chanting. Listening some chanting, listening Vishnu Sahasra or whatever, Lalita Sahasranamam, MDR, Stranger Secret. You guys know it as a part of community, right? You can pick some form of activity for your mental fitness, like deep breathing, some form of exercises, writing goals, visualization, anything you can prefer, you can take that. Okay. Next, next, third, third, in terms of third, okay, in terms of rest and self care, make sure you're taking proper rest. Make sure weekly 1 day no laptop. Don't talk much people, just you spend your time with yourself. Take proper rest like haircuts, skincare, hair care, shopping, preparing for the next week, taking that proper rest. Recharge your body, very important. Recharge your body without touching the devices, walking, jogging, or protect your peace. Even say no to phone calls, say no to gossips. Some form of fitness or recharge, regeneration you need for your body on Sunday or Saturday, so that next week will be 100% productive. If you got it, type got it in the chat, the fitness angle, the fitness side of the monthly planning. In case if you are not consistent in terms of breaks, you can take one habit for that. For example, I feel like I'm not taking break. Sunday, what I do is movie. Okay, movie on Sunday. I'm putting only on Sunday. You can put it whatever the habits you wanted to do. Okay. I'm just cleaning this. Yeah, movie on Sunday or no screen on Sunday, like that. You can go ahead with whatever you prefer. Okay. The fitness side. Ramesh, which quadrant is more important? Fitness, people, work, wealth. If you don't have any urgent work, if you don't have anything urgent, like no family urgency, no work urgency, no money urgency, no health urgency, then I recommend first quadrant is health. Second quadrant is people. Third quadrant is work. Fourth quadrant is wealth. Got it? First quadrant is fitness. Second quadrant is people. Third quadrant is work. Fourth quadrant is wealth. Okay. Now let's do the second quadrant. Again, very important. In terms of people, it's not like wasting time with people. It's not like gossiping with people. It's a strategic way of managing your time with people so that you are not releasing the bond with people, nor you are combining people into your life. It's just like a parallel journey with human life. Okay, there is nothing like you're too much attached to your wife, you're too much attached to your parents, and you will cry when they leave you. No, be very strategic, be very logical in this human life. You never know when people leave you, you never know when people help you. Okay, make sure have the touch point and a balance in the peoples as well. So it is like this. You are in the center of the circle. This is you in your own world. First type of people is your close friends, close family. Okay, see, close family and friends nurture deep bonds. your inner circle matters. Inner circle. Okay. You are meeting your inner circle, your mom, dad, wife, kids, one or two close friends, one or two colleagues, you can put them in the inner circle. Okay. Then it will come to the next outer circle. In the outer circle, you can put all the people, the normal colleagues, managers, gym friends, strangers. Build a strong network here. Okay. Build a strong network here. Serve and add value. At every conversation, make sure you add some value into the people's life. Don't waste people's time. Don't overthink about the people. Oh, what this guy thinking about me? What that guy is thinking? Nobody will think about you, right? Humans are busy. Okay, humans are busy. They have their own problems to solve. They never think too much about you. They think they forget. They think they forget. Okay. So colleagues and strangers, you just have them, but don't have too much of mingleness like 10th class friends, college friends, neighbors, acquaintances, long distance relatives, cousins, all that people comes under here, relatives, all that. Okay. Comes here. The third is mentors and accountability partners plays a very key role. This is where the growth happens in terms of people. The mentors, any each area one mentor, health mentor, wealth mentor, productivity mentor, like that. You pick your core mentor, physics mentor, you can pick. Okay. Learn from the mentors and make sure you have two, three accountability partners to being accountable to your work. Okay. At least you can message them when you are off track. You can talk to them. You can track the work with them. A tight accountability level ups your game. Okay. Tight accountability level ups your game. The third layer is about your mentors and accountability partners. Mentors may not be your talking daily. Even it's a YouTube channel is a mentor, right? Or maybe a book is a mentor. Maybe you're learning from your uncle. He can be your mentor. Maybe you're getting some inspiration from some influential figure like Gandhi, Jiddu Krishnamurti, like anybody you prefer, Nehru, it's up to you. You get the mentorship from them in terms of their values, in terms of their knowledge left in this world on their footprints. Okay. So make sure your mental peace should not be disturbed at any cost. Okay. Make sure you're going with the flow, paying all the bills on time, paying, managing the debt clearly, giving good experiences to the people, you're doing charities, not releasing too much of gap in the people's life. I don't recommend it. Always have good rapport with your close family, outer family, friends. You should know the frequency of meeting. Close people you meet daily, outer people you meet weekly. These people you can meet once in 2 weeks, once in a month, twice in a month. You can do that. Okay. So type got it in the chat if you got it on in terms of people. See, there is no goals for people, but still, if there is a people problem, please write down as a goal. Okay. You can write, spend quality time with my wife, spend quality time with my daughter. You can write that. If you want that as a goal, please, you can write that. Okay. So quality time with kids. If you want, let's say you last month you didn't have a proper clarity, quality time with kids. This month you spend consciously, you spend, and for that also you have given the proper family time slot. So what I'm doing is I'm extending this tracker to one more column called time slot. Okay, time slot. You can give time slot, proper time slot for each habit. Exercise, what time in a day, chanting, what time in a day, movie, what time in a day, family time, 8 to 9. You give yourself permission to be on track every single day for the next 30 days, at least for the next 30 days. Okay. Got it on the people side? Yeah. If you got it on the people side, then we can go deep into about the third quadrant in this millionaire life metric is the work. I consciously say it's a work, not money. Okay. So work means it's more like you are being a better guy, building value and creating the impact with your daily work. So the daily work, including the work you are currently doing, the current projects, and you have your own side hustle, you have your own learnings, okay, your own learning, some form of learning, okay. Daily work, execute with focus without touching distractions, without scrolling phone in the office time. Have that standard, the minimum standard as a human, right? There is no spoon feeding, You are not a kid in the classroom, second class, third class. You are a matured man. You deserve standards in your life. Set a minimum standard. From 9 to 6, I don't scroll my phone on the work slot. Only in the lunch slot or a break slot you can scroll. Nothing wrong. But when you are in the work, make sure you respect that standard. Okay? And people emergencies, tell them. Phone emergencies, call and close. Mindset emergencies, you note down and you forget, or you reschedule that overthinking to future time. Okay? So daily work, execute with focus, getting things done. By the end of the day, ask yourself, what is that one thing I have done which I'm very grateful for? What is that one thing I have done that moves my career, moves my business, moves my, income? If you're running the day like a zombie, even years go, nothing progress. Instead, there are some days which I'm unproductive because I'm going to be a dad and feeling very nervous and emotional turmoil is happening in my life. Still, I train myself, Ramesh, I should not be unproductive in this season. Make sure I give enough family time. Make sure I spend good amount of work, at least 3 4 hours of focused work, solving one focused problem in the business, so that getting things done, getting sales, getting leads, getting results. Got it? And finally, in this journey, a skill development, right? The continuous growth towards results. Okay. In terms of continuous growth, you can learn AI tools, any AI tools. You can learn AI strategies. You can learn anything related to your career, or learn anything related to your side hustle, like marketing, sales, Facebook ads, one-to-one closes, offer creation, delivery part, finances, taxation, anything that makes you a better guy in the marketplace. Learn skill development, master in demand skills, increase your leverage, increase your income potential. Okay, again, come to the tracker. You can choose any learning goal or skills goals you have. Please write that here. For example sake, I'm doing learn AI, learn AI for my career, or build a side hustle using AI. Anything. Okay, build a side hustle using AI. I'm just giving that. Okay. Next, here you can put your name. I'm just putting my name. Okay. I have just given the goals based on your monthly. Okay. Next, all of you got the third quadrant. Never combine the wealth with work. Work means sometimes I may not get paid every time, but I enjoy my work. Sometimes I get paid lakhs, but I don't enjoy that work. It's just like a balance between the work and wealth. Make sure you enjoy. Make sure you enjoy the work. Detaching yourself from results. You do it as a human, as a standard. Minimum 6 to 8 hours of focused value creation in the marketplace, or some form of work moving in your daily life, or contributing to your employer, contributing to your customer in some way. There is nothing like acting like work and wasting time. No, you either you're in the daily work, either you're in the learning or skill development, in the work slots, in the given work slots. Got it? Type got it in the chat if you got the third quadrant, which is work related stuff. Let's say you are working on a new project, write that. You're working on a new, preparing for a new interview, write that. Preparing for a certification, whatever the goals you prefer in the month, in this month. The timeline is June 1st. You can say June 3rd, tomorrow, June 3rd to June 30, like 28 days we have. In that 28 days, what you can do, write that here. Got it? Am I audible? Type S in the chat if I'm audible. Nikhil, please check your mic. Uh, I hope I'm clear, all of you. Right, I'm audible, right? Very good. Next, we can get back to the wealth. This is what most people waste their time, money, energy doing in a wrong way. Now I'm simplifying the wealth creation as well. In terms of wealth quadrant, we have built, grow, and give. Okay, built, grow, and give. In this phase, I divided the wealth creation into 4 parts. First is to make money. In terms of make money, it is not like only related to salary and all. You can build a side hustle, you can build a YouTube channel, you can build a career growth, something, or dividend income from your stock market, royalty income from your book, rental income from your house, anything and everything make money. So now I'm going to entering into this net worth tracker. In the net worth tracker, this is like overall accounts. Okay. In the overall accounts, what I'm writing is all of you see this clearly. This is the new way of tracking things. First, you write down all the bank accounts, how many bank accounts you have. Let's say after this session, you track how much money you have in that current bank. Let's say in ICICI, I have 55,000. In the Union Bank, I have 67,000. Okay, this is some random numbers. Okay, in HDFC, I have 2.5 lakhs. In SBI, I have 52,000. Okay, these are my balances, current balance. I'm opening the phone pay and I'm typing. Okay, this is the honest tracking, no hiding, nothing. Okay, second, how many credit cards you have? Credit cards. Honestly, these are credit cards. Okay, let's say Amazon Pay credit card, you have due of 35,000. Uh, Another card, I have 25,000. For the loans to pay or the bills to pay, put minus. Put minus. The income you have, the balance you have, put plus. Put plus. Okay. HDFC. HDFC. Okay. Again, HDFC credit card or something. I'm putting 18,000. Scapia. These are my cards. Okay. I'm just deleting it. You can put how many cards you have. You can write that here. Okay. Then how many loans you have. This is very important. How many loans you have. Okay. Let's say you have a house loan. The EMI is 25,000. Okay. You have car loan. The EMI is 19,000. You have credit card loan. Credit card converted into EMI kind of loan. So you have monthly 7,000. Something, whatever you do, house rental, school fees, whatever you have, please put it here. And I'm changing the date to I'm changing the date to June. Okay, June. So the current day, what is the ultimate overview of my finances, right? Including all of my balances. So let's say some people have cash at home. Okay, add one record, and you put cash at home and you put the cash. Some people have uh, post office account, some kind of account, right? Like that, you can put whatever it is. Then, do you have any hand loans with the people? You can do that. But ultimately, at the current given point time, are you in the plus or minus? Are you in the plus or minus? See, you can do this activity once in a month. I do it once in 2 weeks, but you can do it in once in a month. Okay, you can do it in once in a month just to see whether you are consistent or not, whether you are having enough money or not. Okay, just to see that. This is the one way of network tracking. The other way is the other way is we can track our expenses. Okay, expenses again. This time I'm using daily expenses. Yes, not weekly, daily expenses. You can put total here. I'm putting June 2026. I'm putting one. Here, let's say I'm having milk. Okay, the milk cost is 1,200. So I'm putting equal to sum of this starting from C5 to C150. Okay, I'm just summing it all. Okay, summing it all. You guys can see this now. So daily at night before you sleep, your goal is to write the track. Let's say today I spent, let's say, 400 for petrol, my bike petrol. Then I had spent around diet. For my diet, I have spent around 200. Like this, you write. So daily basis, you write. Let's say one done. Now you can put two here, and you can start writing things. Whatever you wanted to write, write. By the end of the month, right, you will have some coming in here. Okay, the sum coming in here that shows that where your money is spending, where your money is gone, parties, alcohol, food, friends, bills, credit cards, you will clearly understand what is happening in your life. This is one of the important metric to track where your money got spent. Last month I have spent 1.2 lakhs because of some functions. I found that I eat a lot outside. You wanted to see my tracker? I have spent 1.2 lakhs. In that, the outside food is more than 5,000. And I'm feeling really guilt of it because my cousins came, holiday season, vacations, fun, maybe handling the diet, chicken shawarma, coffees. I feel like 6,000 gone there. Okay. I got that aha moment once I track the in-depth numbers. Type got it in the chat if you wanted to do from today onwards. From today onwards, start tracking. Even do it yesterday also. June 1st to June 30 to see whether you are consistent in your money. Okay. If you are okay, I can show my expenses. I forget exactly which sheet I have used to track. Please don't take any screenshot. This is my personal data. Yeah, running ops. Can you see this? This is what? May 2026. I have spent almost 1,25,000. Okay. Well, see, I have some Srimantam function is going on, some other priorities because my wife is pregnant. Like checking house, you can see everything, almost everything I have written. Like not even hiding anything. Full, right? It may feel like a time waste, but I recommend if you do it, you will find the problems. So I load this entire data to ChatGPT and ask for problems. Okay, tell me where how can I improve my finances? It says that you're eating outside, biryani 349. Why are you eating outside? Prepare inside. Okay, my cousin came and we went hotel like that. Okay, again, see biryani 667, eating outside 100, current bills. Type wow in the chat. I'm very genuine guy. Okay. Like very honestly tracking my work to prove myself. No need to prove to others, just to prove myself. I have having this kind of tracker. Okay. Next. So you have your accounts tracked. You have your accounts tracked. You have your expenses tracked. Now you can track your overall debts also. The debts is nothing but end of the debt. Okay, the debts are nothing but how many debts you have. Home loan, credit card bills, gold loan, this loan, that loan, whatever the loan you have, you can put the loan name, how much is the due, how much is the interest rate. Even you can write how much you are paying for monthly. Okay, how much is the monthly EMI? Monthly EMI. For example, let's say I have a car. Example, okay, I have a car and the car due is around 5,55,000. The rate of interest is around 11%, and the monthly EMI I'm paying is around 7,500. Just giving the example, okay. And the end of the debt can be June 2027, like that. So make sure you should know the end date of your debts so that you have some clarity. Let's say you take some hand cash from the friends, you write it. Let's say Sai, I have taken 10,000 from him for some reason. Okay, we are humans at the end of the day. Rate of interest is zero. Monthly EMI, no, but when will you pay back? You can write that here. Okay, so I will pay back in the 3 months, in 6 months, like that. So make sure you track your overall debts also as a human. You tell me honestly, is it important to write debts or not as a good human? Very important. Because your mind is not a storage device. Okay. Ramesh, is it really needed to write everything? Yes, of course. Because to really live up to your full potential, make sure you don't remember anything. Make sure you follow the tracker. Don't listen to anything. Let's say one loan got cleared, just click and drag, delete it, feeling very proud. Very proud, nothing wrong. You have house loan, credit card loan, car loan, this loan, that loan. You note it down. That is the motivation to see where my money is going, where my investments are going. Okay, same thing for investments. Same thing for investments. Let's say you have this. Let's say I have mutual funds. Mutual funds. Let's say I'm doing the total mutual funds is like let's say 15 lakhs. I have rate of growth. It is growing at 10%. Do you have any monthly EMIs? Monthly SIPs kind? You can write it here. Let's say I'm SIPing 50,000 a month. Okay, better I can put it here. Okay, monthly 50,000. The total is nothing but your net worth. Okay, your net worth, and in the net worth you can put it like 15 lakhs. So it's a motivation. If I'm not wrong, 1 more 0. Right? Is that correct? Minutes, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000 lakhs. Yeah, correct. Okay, can you see? Like this, you write everything. Let's say I have a gold. I have lands. I have buildings. I have other things, other businesses, other investments, silver, anything you write and feel very grateful. Nothing to hide. Even this sheet, don't show it to anyone. If possible, show it to your wife. If you feel guilty of showing, don't show. True to yourself. Every month you open and you update. Every time you do investment, you do expenses, you do tracking, you take loan, you take adjustment cash, you do charity. Whatever you do, make sure you follow it. Follow the system. And you can easily get a clarity. Even you can write it down. What is my next future immediate need? Let's say I'm going to be a dad and maybe health issues, maybe insurance, maybe this, that. You note it down, you write. Okay. Like that, you can write your investments, overall debts, expenses, and accounts. Account means the current state of your life. Got it? Type got it in the chat. Next. So in terms of manage money, again, manage money is nothing but tracking money. Okay, tracking money and understand where the money is going wrong, where you're overspending, where you're underspending, where life experience got tampered, all these things. Budgeting, saving, investing wisely, protect what you earn. Very important. Okay. Third is multiplying money. It's nothing but investments. Make sure you invest, you note it down, you see how much it is growing, you can manage the portfolio, diversify it by multiple asset classes, and compounding for freedom, compounding for growth. Okay. Last but not the least is the charity. I recommend 1% of your income should be given to charities. I'm really visualizing a life when beggar comes to me. I'll just open my car window. I open my purse. I pull out the cash. I don't even check. I don't even count and I give it to him. I say, I'm very grateful. That is the life I want. Right. I've got it in the chat if you want this. So even millionaires are very disciplined with their financial management. Okay. I'm not saying that don't enjoy, don't do parties. No, but you do parties, but track properly. Once you track properly, that's where you will become a clear cut, a gatekeeper for your rupee. Every rupee will come and track and go. Every rupee will come and invest and become an employee in our ecosystem. Got it? So using this framework, you will achieve more clarity, you will achieve more discipline, you will become more consistent, have faith on God. Ultimately, you'll achieve freedom in your life. Okay. So type got it in the chat if you got this 4 steps framework. June 2026 planning using Millionaire Life Metrics. Next. So next what we can do is then we can go to the monthly planner again. If you have some time, what you can do is take this goal 2 kg weight loss. Okay, what else I can do for the next 4 weeks so that I can lose this? Let's say 2 kgs into 4.5 kg per week. Okay, 500 grams per week. Okay, 500 grams per week. For this 500 grams per week, what will you do? You do it. It's up to you. Like eat clean, intermittent fasting, workout, sports, da da da. Okay. Same. Quality time with kids, you plan something for them. Let's say first weekend I go to park. Second weekend I go to science center. Third weekend I go to zoo. Fourth weekend I go to hotel. Something that giving some roadmap, not perfect roadmap, but some form of roadmap. Okay. Third, same. Learn AI for my career. Again, week one, you do one certification, AI certification. There are a lot of webinars going on. You guys can try it out. Okay, AI certification. Second week, you can, try a small AI side hustle, a project on side hustle. Third, you can go deep into about AI tools. What kind of AI tools are available so that I can hands-on get the work done. I'll give you a simple example that really makes you very happy. My dad's brother is expired almost like 20 years back. He expired 2009. He expired. Yesterday I got a photo in the album. I got a photo which is not clean, which is really looks like a very old average dirty kind of picture I got. Suddenly my brother gave this idea, bro, let's upload this into ChatGPT, ask for a clean photo. You know what we have done? We have done the same thing. See, I asked ChatGPT, gave this gave this old photo of my uncle, and you know what? It becomes a new photo. Old photo, new photo. Type wow in the chat. This is one of the real life application of AI. And everybody, I put it in my group, my uncle's group. Everybody is happy and crying because of this improvement. It's a part of application, AI application, nothing wrong. You got my point, right? So that's how we can understand how AI got injected. Got it? Sachin, yes. Uh, what I can do is, in terms of work as a teacher, Sachin, in terms of work means giving your best in teaching, getting your work done like corrections, question paper preparation, all that stuff, good work done. That is related to work, getting the assignments done, or getting that curriculum executed in the given timeline. Make sure every student understood your topics in an easy way, especially backbenchers. These are related to teachers' work. Or if you want, I can even describe it even clearly. Okay, wait. So top five, top five, top five responsibilities of a daily teacher in school. Okay. And you will see the responsibilities. You can work on it. One is lessons planning and teaching. Second is classroom management, student assessment, student support and guidance, attendance and administration. This is your work. What is learning means? Learn new concept, learn new problems, learn new method, learn new thought process, new identity thinking for better topics for physics. Okay. In terms of skill development, learn any micro skill like solving problem, aptitude, physics topics, chemistry topics, da da da. Got it, Sachin? Type got it in the chat. Okay. So now what I do is, I'll just go to this monthly tracker. Yeah, I have given this, right? AI certification, AI side hustle, AI tools, AI implementation, AI implementation. Okay, same. In terms of side hustle, again, I recommend high ticket niche, offer creation, getting leads, getting sales, like that. You divide the work into a draft point of your 4 weeks, and if you have an accountability partner, write your partner name here. Okay, write your partner name here and start tracking your progress. Convert these into the habits. I recommend this tracker, or if you're already using the accountability AI, use there. You know how to track it, right? Simply click on the done every time you're doing, or if you feel like Excel sheet is good, okay, you write AI learning AI. Okay, one of the habit. Let's say one of the habit is gym is one of the habit, or eat clean diet. I don't recommend taking more than 10 habits because it's very difficult to implement. 6 to 10 is fine, and every time you do the habit, put a tick mark. If you have not done, put don't put anything. You will see the weekly score also here. The target is, are you hitting beyond 80%? Beyond 80%. If you are hitting 80%, you're on track. If it is under 80%, you have to think about it. Where is the problem? Okay. Till you can go up to month.